Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today, as you read the title, we're going to be talking about the best and worst things that I bought as a college student. For those of you that are in college, you know that college can get very expensive. So it's important that you take note of what you're spending so that way you don't overspend. And some of these things on my list today are some stuff that what you can probably save on. Let me just say that. So yeah, without no further ado, if you have not yet, make sure you subscribe and also give this video a like at the end or now. All right, so starting off, this is actually a best purchase that I ever bought, and it is Premiere Pro. So I actually do a lot of editing for my job. I'm a content creator for my internship as well as my Welcome Center job, which I'm a tour guide. So that being said, I do a lot of editing, literally like 15 hours a week of editing. So that's a lot. So what's actually cool is that I bought Premiere Pro a long time ago when I was in high school. Fun fact, if you go to Texas State, they actually give you all the Adobe apps, which is pretty cool and it's free. So check that out. So the second thing I wrote down is actually my MacBook Pro that I'm using right now. Like I mentioned, I do a lot of editing as well as I have a lot of apps like Premiere, Photoshop, and it creates a lot of file sizes. So that being said, I had to make sure that I have a great computer that runs fast. So if I ever was in a problem, I can be able to make sure that everything loads quickly, deadlines and stuff that I have to work on. And so yeah, MacBook Pro has been one of my best purchases ever in 2021, I would say. So my recent computer was actually a MacBook Air. So if you've been on this channel for a long time, I actually started off my YouTube channel using that MacBook Air. My first video I've ever filmed, I filmed on that MacBook Air as well as I edit everything off there. So I really miss that computer so much. I gave it to my sister and she kind of broke the keyboard. So as you know, can't really give people things because they don't take care of them. If you want to see an unboxing of me opening my new MacBook Air, it will be here or wherever. It'll be on the top screen somewhere. You can click on it. So I bought a new car. Actually, my parents did. Shout out to my parents. Unfortunately, I got in a wreck. I actually don't like talking about this because I get emotional. I was driving on a freeway and there was a truck, a like F-350 truck that literally crashed and hit me on the side of my car. Basically my car, my Malibu, got totaled. I will actually insert a picture here so you can see. I made it out okay. The guy was really cool, he was nice. We upgraded. I got a new 2015 Infiniti. That car is my baby now. I swear it's so fast. It's definitely one of those cars I always wanted. I always wanted like a luxury car, and so I'm glad that I was able to get that. I feel like all of these options have been the best purchases ever. So I'm actually gonna talk about the worst purchase that I ever bought. I just now started not buying my textbooks in college. I just realized that you spend so much on textbooks and then you never use them. Unless you're like a doctor or someone who studies law or something where you have to literally study that textbook for the rest of your life, then of course those textbooks you need them. Now, it's not that I don't ever read my textbooks. Luckily, my professors send all the textbooks that we need to the library. And so pretty much anytime I need to like read that chapter, I just go to the library and read that specific chapter. So yeah, my advice, if you're a college student, make sure you check and see if that textbook is in the library so you don't have to spend $300 or more on textbooks. I just now started reading last year, which is crazy because if you go back 5 years ago, I would never have picked up a book. I literally hated reading, because I just never really was able to just sit myself down and just read. I always just wanted to do other things. And so that being said, I really just sat myself down last year and I picked up a book. And I started off with self-help books and then I ended up going with like fiction and then back to self-help. And so I will actually show you my books. Hold on, let me go get them. Actually, I'm gonna show you from here. So this is basically all of my books, but I want to show you my top 3. So this is my top 3 books that I really loved last year. And the first one is called Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover. She is an amazing author. For those of you that are not into books, I'm not gonna go in depth, but look her up. She's an amazing author. Okay, now a book that I literally cried on is this book. It is They Both Die at the End, and this is by Adam Silveria. This book, yeah, this sent me spiraling. It's like a utopian book, so if you're into utopian society, this is the book for you. Oh my gosh, me reading this just gives me flashbacks. All right, so this is the book I finished maybe a few months ago, which is The Midnight Library. Like literally, this was trending on TikTok. Everyone was talking about this book. It is really good. So as you can see, those are the 3 top choices that I decided to read last year, and I love them. All right, the next thing that I would like to say was my worst purchase was coffee. I know. For all of you coffee lovers, you may be cussing me out through the screen right now. I used to buy this one coffee. Let me see what it was called. I literally think it was like caramel cold brew with like cold foam and caramel drizzle on top. I think I just got so addicted to it, so each time I kind of like knew how much it was. I just wanted to continue to get it, but the cost of it is literally a Chick-fil-A meal, no joke. Yeah, I decided to just stick with my cold brews, which is like $4 at Starbucks, and yeah, pretty much wraps up the best and worst things that I bought as a college student. And I hope you all enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe. I make a lot of videos about college advice, and so if you're a college student yourself, this will be very useful for you. Also, let me know in the comment box below your best and worst things that you bought as a college student, or if you're in high school, maybe high school purchases. Let me know also in the comment box below what videos you would like to see in the future. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up this video. I love you all, and I'll see you next time on a brand new video. Peace out.